Warning, this video contains major spoilers for NieR Automata. NieR Automata is one of my favorite games of all time, but counterintuitively, not for the gameplay. I mean, sure, the gameplay is alright, scratching the hack and slash itch with genuinely deep weapon combos and a surprisingly versatile upgrade, or chip system, but that's not what shines brightest about this game. The character design, story, and most of all, music, are so incredibly well crafted that it's easy to forget that you're in a video game. In fact, I loved it so much that I got every single Steam achievement, and I haven't quite gotten an intro sorted yet. Top of the morning! Fuck! Resuscitated body. Complete the tutorial. This is an excellent introduction to the game, and I finally get to gush about this game. Remember, spoiler video, so I can talk about 2B immediately being harsh and showing no emotion. Not because of your horror rules, but because she doesn't want to emotionally attach herself to her target. Also, the whole emotions are prohibited thing is said by 2B at the beginning of the game, but as you play through the game, you can tell that no one really gives a shit about this rule. Don't get me wrong, I love 6.0, but she, along with everyone else in the game, forgot that this existed. What was I even talking about? Oh yeah, the tutorial, right. So, 2B starts with being a dick, and they beat the shit out of some metal boys before kamikazing themselves with their black boxes, and there you go. The best part of this section is the glove clench by 2B when 9S reveals he's lost his memory data of their first encounter. Of course, it's significant story-wise, but also that sound. Vestiges of prosperity. Get your mission from the commander, yeet yourself through space, and land on Earth. This scene reminds me so much of the introduction of Breath of the Wild. They know that a few panorama shots were all they needed. The city ruins are absolutely gorgeous too. The whole concept of nature overtaking buildings has always looked so beautiful to me, video games wise and real life. First errand. Do a main quest disguised as a side quest with the weapons and supply traders and you'll get this achievement. These will be some of the few constant characters in the resistance camp with an enemy, as everyone else you try to help will basically just end up fucking killing themselves. Yeah, it's really easy to forget that this is a super depressing game with all the android titty. I would compare it to when you hook up with someone who says they're kinky. You acknowledge it, knowing full well what you signed up for, but you're still gonna be surprised when they whip out the cattle prod. It's a healthy baby boy. Complete the desert area. I've seen several people play through this game, and they always try to do the same thing, myself included. They decide that they're gonna fight for the humans, and they're gonna kill all the robots, that they're just robots, dude. Their emotions aren't real. I'm just gonna kill them all. Fuck what the game is trying to tell me. I am going to do a genocide route. However, their minds always end up being swayed around Pascal's village. Unfortunately, this means that the tall boys in the desert always take the brunt of their aggression. They're just vibing. It's also pretty funny that they have the red eyes of an enemy, meaning if they had arms, they would totally be trying to kill you. But anyway, after killing the bad metal guys with your good metal guys, you'll be escorted to a robot orgy where Adam will be born, and you just kind of immediately slaughter him. After you kill him, however, Eve just kind of spawns, and then you have to run away because the falling rocks are too aggressive. We await your next visit. Complete the amusement part section. The soundtrack here, it does not need to go this hard, but it fucking does. Just listen to the shit that's playing in the background. Like, holy shit. Okay, this section is also very pretty, with the roller coaster being one of the most screenshot-worthy moments of the game. My personal favorite area for sure. Simone is also a very interesting character. After learning of her backstory and the things she tried to do to attain Jean-Paul's love, I can't quite say that I felt bad for her, but it definitely brought up some sort of emotion, and when she mentions eating an android, saying it tasted like oil, an actual chill went down my spine. The Circle of Death. Have online settings turned on and have someone find your body in their playthrough. This online system is really cool, and I definitely think it was a wise choice to have one less intrusive than the one in the Soul series. I also love the shock and fear that everyone has when they discover all the corpses in Pascal's village, and they never seem to connect the dots and realize that this is an area where you need to kill things later on in the game. Creation and Insurrection. Complete the alien ship. Here's the game's first plot twist. Surprise! The aliens were dead the whole fucking time. So these stupid buffoons have been fighting for no reason this whole time? Idiots! Won't someone tell them their god is dead? Also, fast travel. The Mechanical Kingdom. Bust into the forest castle fort. Why do we do this exactly? To research the machines? We just did it because Pascal mentioned it? Anyway, after invading this monarchist land, you'll coincidentally arrive to find the Robot King at precisely the same moment A2 comes by to skewer it. A2 says, "Command is the one who betrayed you," throwing doubt about the organization to the player. What treacherous things has the organization done? Well, besides forging the existence of the human race, not much. What A2's mad about is revealed later on in Anemone's records. Basically, after A2's squad was all but annihilated by a logic virus, Command didn't think it was worth it to call back up for A2 and basically left her for dead. Dick move, sure, but what does this have to do with 2B? Like, at all? Oh no, she took him to the 9S! Oh wait, fuck, it makes so much sense, never mind. Ruler of the Skies. Kill 255 enemies using a flight unit. I mean, sure? I have no idea why they picked 255, it's just a specific number. I'll admit, I didn't play any of the previous NieR games, so I'm a bit of a fake fan, but for the life of me, I cannot figure out why they picked the number 255. I would say that it's a reference to the Drakengard series that my uneducated brain can't decipher, or maybe Platinum Games just did a darts-like net of the total up. Ruler of the Deep. Complete the flooded city section. Okay, I was not expecting fucking mecha perfect chaos to pop out of the water. This game went from Devil May Cry to Attack on Titan real quick, which is one of NieR's strengths in my opinion. The game switches genres so frequently, from a hack and slash to a platformer to Toho to the ending of the first season of Telltale's The Walking Dead. Oh yeah, while you're thinking about that, NieR is gone now. Those who love humans. Adam is those who love humans. My guy Adam wants to better understand the concepts of life and death. So naturally, the best way to do that is to kill yourself in a battle against 2B, who is pissed off because apparently no one is allowed to kill Minds but her. When you're playing as NieR and you're talking to Adam, there's a line of dialogue that he says during his manifesto. You're thinking about how much you want to 2B, aren't you? Now, it is highly debated whether these asterisks mean fuck or kill. I think that it is fuck because they love each other and NieR doesn't want to kill 2B. What do you mean? They are best friends and I love them. Iron Soul. Complete the factory area. Again. This part is cool. I've always enjoyed culty themes in video games, so tell me why the fuck this has to be the same part with the big squishy boys that kill you in one hit. Those suck. But yeah, get reunited with NieR and a bunch of robo boys are killing everything because their god said so. Stupid fucking robots, us higher life forms would never. One battle ends. Achieve ending A. It always ends like this. When 2B says this for the first time, people playing for the first time will put it off as 2B just generally being an edgy nihilistic bastard. But it makes sense now. The ending seems like it gets stale since you need to rewatch exactly the same thing again. But once you're done with your third playthrough, it's like fine line, baby. Makes me want to cry and punch someone. Fighting's not my thing. Hack something as 9S. I think that the hacking games are pretty hit or miss, and when watching reviews of the game when I was deciding if I should buy it, I thought this would be a downside, but honestly, I loved it. Maybe if I played it on a harder difficulty, I would have found it frustrating, but those little shooting games were always fun for me, and whenever given the chance, I would always hack an enemy instead of just punching it. Also, there's an 8-bit version of every song in the game that will play while you're in the hacking game, which really adds to the immersion. Desire without emotion. Save up at least 100,000 G. Not much to say about this one. Come take a look. Find Emil after the Forest Kingdom and look at his shop. I honestly never used Emil's shop for anything except buying his weapons for the Inorganic Blade achievement. I'm sure he has a ton of useful shit, but I never even knew he was in the game until after my third playthrough. A new battle begins. Achieve ending B. I feel that this is probably the weakest of the 3 playthroughs, because even if 9S gets a bunch of exclusive side quests and some lore, you still need to replay a bunch of stuff. Obviously, I'm happy that it's in the game, but I was anxious to get it over with so I could see what happened next in the third playthrough. Oh yeah, also, the humans are dead. No, the humans are dead. This is also the highest point that 9S's mental stability will be for the rest of the game, as it is downhill from here, baby. Treacherous Blade. Surprise, you're A2 now. There's no way you could have seen this coming, save for that she is on the cover of the game. I never really used Taunt or Berserker mode because it honestly never really seemed worth it. Damage for health is usually a fun trade-off in other games, but A2 takes it too far. The best part of A2 is that you can hold down dash and... Final wish. 2B is dead. Her last wish is for A2 to protect 9S, which is... Don't fucking do this to me. Like, it's sad. What else do you want me to say? Emotions are prohibited. Fuck off. Farewell, Pascal. Uh-oh, the children are dead and it's Pascal's fault. That's no good. You can choose whether to kill Pascal or wipe his memories, but there's a secret bastard move that you're allowed to do where you just walk away and leave him to his fate. Ethically, I believe that the right thing to do is to kill him, as his returning to the village implies that he'll make the same mistakes again. But that is totally not what I did. I rewrote his memory banks because you need the machine head's weapons that he sells if you want the Inorganic Blade achievement. Remember, kids, push your personal ethical morals to the side if you want those sweet, sweet video game achievements. Chip Collector. Collect 80% of the chip varieties. I'd never really do any crazy shit with my chip builds. There's an option for the game to make chipsets for you, so I just did that, using balance focus on 2B, defense focus on 9S, and offense focus on A2, which I feel like works thematically for each character. Justice. Shut down all resource recovery units. The meat box, the soul box, and the only important one, the god box. I'm going to use this as an excuse to talk about 21.0 because I had to stop writing the script for like an hour because it's in my opinion the saddest part of the game, because at least 2B, 9S, and A2 are all okay at the end. The pods fucking revived them or whatever. 21 was dead for real. She just wanted a family. Like, she treats 9S like a kid because she wants a kid. Like, she just fucking switched to a battle unit for no fucking reason. Like did she want to protect 9S? Like, ah. Anyway, A2 shanks her at the end of the boss fight for you. Hey Nines, that's what you wanted, right? We can be friends now? This won't contribute to your mental collapse or anything, right? Crime and punishment. Watch the final moments of Devila and Popola. Oh boy, everyone's dying now. Okay, so to reiterate, I did not play the other NieR games, so I did not feel attached to these characters, like, at all. However, I understand the emotional impact it must have had on players of the original NieR. I was sad when they died, but like, it wasn't soul-crushing. I wasn't exactly there to experience Android 9/11, so the Android racism didn't really hit me that hard, you know? Wait, don't kill me. Kill 10 friendly machine life forms. Not neutral, friendly, as in NPCs. If you get this achievement naturally, I literally would not want to meet you in real life. Just quit the fucking video right now and get the fuck out of here. Beautiful world. Achieve A2's ending. She protected 9S. She did it. This game has emotionally crippled me. Tools of the trade. Upgrade any weapon to level 4. I'm pretty sure that I did this during my first playthrough as 2B with the Virtuous contract. I found the blacksmith super early on and grinded moose. So needless to say, I was super overpowered for the rest of the game. Also, good on NieR Automata for having good starter weapons. I think that the coolest looking weapon in the game is the Phoenix Sword, but the white katana shit slaps. Looks fucking great. Cherish our resources. Collect 100 bodies. No idea if this has been patched yet, but when I played the game, there was a spot where you could farm infinite bodies. Right outside, those bullshit one-hit stomper things is just a fucking pile. I was absorbing them for like 10 minutes straight before I stopped myself. Leaving for the new world. Fucking stab A2, dude. Just fucking stab her. And stab yourself while you're at it. Why don't you? Oh shit, it's okay. Because fucking Robot God summoned fucking Robot Noah to bring you along on his robot arc. Like, what? The minds that emerged. After seeing all this shit, I felt like I was losing hope in my body and my soul. Everything was just so goddamn emotional, and the vocals being thrown into way to the world are just it's so goddamn good. But everything is okay. The pods revived them. Fucking how? No clue. But 2B and 9S or A2, they're okay. They're happy. All good. It's a happy game. Not depressed. Get all fucking out of it. It's happy. Pod Hunter. Find the pods hiding in the desert and ocean, and there you go. I don't know which sadistic fucker thought it was a good idea for the missing pod noise to be an actual tetanus-inducing white noise. It's so bad. Harvest King. Gather materials at a hidden harvest point 10 times. The fucking icon for this is A2's eye, and it looks so fucking unnecessarily creepy for no fucking reason, when all you need to do is use the scanner pod program to find shit. The materials are literally just fucking materials. For today's harvest, we shall reap a fucking complex gadget in some silver ore, like a scanner's power. Kill 100 robos while hacking. Pew pew! Destruction is my job. Collect 80% of unit data, which basically just means doing side quests and killing shit. Animal Rider. Any animal ridden for 5 kilometers. Honestly, never really used animal riding all too much. I used it when I had the chance, but by the time I had the sachet, fast travel was already unlocked. Super happy that it's in though. Name one other game that lets you drift a boar. Lunar Tier. Dude. This is the best part of the game, hands down. This section is a haven for all the garbage that happens in the game. Character death? Just come on down to the place of memories and vibe. Actually, the best song in the game is from a different game. This area filled me with so many emotions, and the song feels like it has so much meaning even though I can't understand the words. We're all just flowers. Each one in this area is a person lost. Also, you can put one on your head. The Mercenary. Complete 80% of the quests. What are you doing, step bro? Literally the best achievement in any game ever. Okay, so it's no secret that 2B is dummy thick, and she has a skirt. So if you accidentally angle the camera in a specific way, you're able to see more than intended. And 2B will notice you and make you fuck off. Just do this 10 times. Machines versus machines. Kill 50 gamers while remote controlling something as 9S. This is a really cool fucking mechanic that I never actually use except for grinding for this achievement. Theoretically, it's really cool that you can just play as any enemy in the game, but the gameplay designers did such a good job at making playing as the androids fun that I never really wanted to use the machines, because why would you play as a slow-ass robo-boy when you can be dashing around and fucking shit up with swords, spears, and brass knuckles? Around by the pond. Collect 20 different kinds of fish, because this wouldn't be a JRPG without a gacha mechanic. My favorite fish are the basking shark, beetlefish, and rusted pipe. Naughty children. What the fuck? Apparently it's not a NieR game if Emil doesn't suffer enough, because what the fuck? Naughty Children earns my title of Rat Mastered Achievement, just off of the fact that Yoko Taro actually figured out a way to cause psychic damage to a video game. Just break into Emil's house and take his shit several times and just betray his fucking trust and get a boss fight. It's difficult, it's fun, just go ahead, just do it, but like fucking why, what the fuck? My man trusted you. And speaking of why, I'm not even talking about ending why yet, well, we'll get to that. After doing this, my will to live is like my upload schedule. It doesn't fucking exist. Information Master. Find 80% of the archives. I fucking love lore. I just did this shit because I found it interesting. The world building that the series has done is honestly astonishing. The Power of Hate. Kill 50 Machini boys while in Berserker mode, which apparently only 6.5% of the player base did, including those who bought the achievement. You know why? Because it sucks. Stand by that. Not that I mind. This game has an incredible mechanic that you can blow yourself up, nearly killing your character and giving heavy damage so that they can be sexier. You see, Berserker mode isn't worth it, but this is absolutely worth it. This has been the best trade deal in the history of trade deals, maybe ever. Do this to 9S and just play the game for an hour while looking at his legs. Inorganic Blade. Upgrade all weapons to the highest level. This one is kinda grindy, but it's definitely worth it to see the arsenal you've built up, with each weapon having a different thematic and story with a special ability that's based on it. Super cool. Weapons Maniac. Obtain all pod programs. I really appreciate the huge variety that the game provides you with the pod programs, and I think the overall amount of playstyles that are available are excellent. In this case, I think that the rewards were balanced out effectively, because contrary to the grindy weapon collection, these pod programs are mostly given as a reward for side quests. That means there aren't any backstories to go with each pod program, but collecting these wasn't exactly a grind. It's little things like this that show that Square Enix actually knew what they were doing when they made the game. Supreme Support Weapons. Upgrade all the pods to level 4. Immediately contradicting what I just said. This is just more grinding and was kind of mindless. I turned my brain off and abused a vendor who sold gold and silver ore for less than I could sell it for and Googled material locations. Transcendent Beings. NieR Automata has a total of 26 endings, with 5-ish real ones, the rest of them being essentially joke endings. I'm not actually going to go through each ending because that would take too much time and effort, and that's what I would say if I was a coward, but I ain't no bitch. We're doing this thing, baby. Here we go. Ending A. Play the game. B. Play again, but as 9S. Play the game a third time, and in the final battle, choose A2. D. Same thing, but choose 9S. E. Everyone dies, except not really. F. When being a crippled bitch on Angle's back, just fucking die, dude. Just bye-bye. G. Be 9S, and instead of helping 2B during the first minute, just don't, dude. Just go on a sabbatical. See ya. H. When a Goliath is attacking the city, do fuck all and let it destroy everything. I. Kill Adam and immediately leave 9S to die in the copied city. J. When starting the cult mission, kill one of the emissaries before they attack you. K. Eat a fish and die. L. After seeing the cannibalistic atrocities that the machines are committing at the resistance camp, nope the fuck out of there instead of saving them. M. When Pascal's village is attacked while you're A2, just let them burn it to the ground. N. Kill every machine in Pascal's village. What the fuck? O. As 9S, don't meet up with 2B for the war and let her get infected with the virus. Wow, what a fucking difference that would have made in the story. P. While infected as 2B, die to the infection before reaching A2, which is surprisingly easy to do if you don't have a good route. Q. While playing 9S, instead of running over to where 2B is to witness her getting shanked, don't. R. Maverick. Kill the surviving children while cowering in the factory with Pascal. S. While you're trying to get into the tower as 9S and Devila and Popola are trying to save you, just fucking run away, just ditch them. T. Unequip your OS chip, or in other words, your fucking brain. U. Self-destruct while in the bunker and end Yorha right there. V. Fight with Devila and Popola while they try to protect you. I got this one accidentally because I didn't want them to die. W. Die in the prologue at the beginning of the game. Big W. X. Instead of helping infected ass 2B as A2, just run away and leave her. Holy fuck, what the fuck? Okay, so Emil, okay, so after the real Emil boss fight, let Emil self-destruct. Haha. Z, or Z, whatever the fuck, as A2. When meeting Pascal for the first time, kill him. TLDR, kill everything you aren't supposed to and run away from whatever you're meant to fight. NieR Automata is a triumph of a game that I appreciate so much, and if you haven't played it, then why the fuck did you watch this video? It's ruined. Like, what the f-